nowadays he has experienced friends and they die by the cancer. And then the people really get difficult. And then he also imagine that if you might a family or one of the family member or some others die, or that is some kind of the split and then say goodbye, and then it will be very difficult. So how can I what kind of mind I can deal with that split or say goodbye to people?
Sad time, sad. Just don't keep holding it, that's all. Yeah, return, yeah, sad, some sad, and then return to, well, now what? Yeah, if you find you continue to have a concern about somebody you were close to who died, chant for them. You know, quite some years ago, I think in the 1990s, there was a KAL flight to Guam, and it crashed, and most of the people died. Not everybody, but like 200 and some people died. And a day or two or three after that, I was flying from Korea to Hong Kong with Seung. And I asked, can I talk to you? You know, we were sitting in the plane. I said, oh, sir, can I talk to you a moment? And I said to him, I can't stop thinking about the people who died. You know, I didn't say this, but there were families, there were newly married people. I couldn't stop thinking about that. I felt so bad. Then he said to me, you must chant Jijang Bosa all the time for the next 7 days. That will help you, that will help them. So, just like that. Yeah, leaving people we care about, it's natural to be sad. Even my mother, when she died, she was 92. She lived a long time. Then my brother called me up and said, Mom died. First feeling was happy. And I thought to myself, good for you. Because she was still living in her own apartment, but we were talking that maybe we have to move her someplace. And old people don't like to move, you know. And I was kind of happy for her because she didn't have to move, you know. 92 is not bad, you know. So that was my first feeling and my first thought when my brother told me, you know, 2 or 3 seconds. Then I started crying. And I told my brother, I'm crying on the phone. I don't even know if my 2 brothers cried when they found out. I'm the more emotional of the 3 of us. So I just cried, and then afterwards, okay, Jijang Bosa, good luck, Mom. You know? Now, it's probably harder when someone's much younger, you know. I mean, my mom was 92. What am I going to do? Mom, why did you leave me so soon? You know, that's ridiculous. But I think it's natural. When you care about somebody, it can be very, very sad, sure. Yeah, if we can't, you know, if it's going to be really hard to digest it, then chant for them, and that will also be good for you. So I just was, before evening practice, reading some things by Kyung Ho-Sunim, you know. And in it, he was writing to Hanan Sunim, one of his students. They had just done a 3-month Dongango together, and they were separating. And Kyung Ho-Sunim, big enlightenment, you know, said, it's really sad to be separating from you now. He said, it's always sad to leave someone you're close to, especially if it's someone who really understands your heart. So even Kyung Ho-Sunim, yeah, he felt sad. That's natural. I just think that he wasn't hindered by it, and it didn't linger. If it lingers, you have to do something. It's not good or bad. It's just you're attached. So you need to do something to become more. And it won't help the other person if you're attached either. Actually, Zen means becoming natural. But when we attach to things and hold them, actually we can't be natural. We make things worse than they really are. Everybody's always coming and going. Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, it's painful, then express it, do something, and then move on to the next thing. Some people, it takes years and years to move on. For example, if you meet somebody else, they need your help and attention. If you're still holding on to something, very hard to give it. So, there you go. Life and death are the root of life. The root of what goes on in our life. One reason people want to become famous is it's like, I'll never die. Everybody knows me, Or I want to become rich, but it's never enough to stop death. One person once told me, he came from a rich family, and he said his father always said, you have to become rich or you're everybody's slave. So this guy was always nervous his whole life. So at root of everything really is impermanence, life and death. Even more sometimes than our body having death is our I being attacked or challenged. Yeah, so that's a good practical question you asked, that's right.